Well, Fabian, congratulations. A good performance and 3 points. Sum up your response to that result.
Yeah, I think we're happy with the result. I think especially with the first half, also with the performance, because we dominated against a good opponent. We controlled the game, we created chances, we defended quite well. In the second half we suffered a little bit. Of course, Nottingham, they tried a lot. They brought him some good individual quality, but we stick together. We defended the box quite well, and then I thought in the end it was a deserved win.
You talk about that first half. I mean, I was up on the gantry and it was chance after chance, and you're thinking, how have they not scored? What was it like going through that on the touchline? Because you were creating so much.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that we create chances. Of course, we always want to score, but in the end, like, you need to create chances to have the chance to score. And therefore, we were really good in structure, and therefore we were quite happy with the performance. In the end, like, goals are the most important, and we weren't able to score. But one thing was really good: we stayed patient and we kept defending. So we didn't get wild, we didn't get unstructured, we didn't try to force it, and we always were very stable in the defense. And therefore, a clean sheet was so important in this phase, and we kept the clean sheet to stay in the game. And I think that was crucial during this time.
Talking about goals, good finish from De Kuiper and Stefanos Tsitsipas as well, getting his first Premier League goal at 19 years of age. It's just such a huge moment for him.
Yeah, we're all happy for him because he's a hard worker and he deserved it. He works really hard. He's adapting good into the new intensity, to the new demands. So overall, you just saw the reaction in the locker room that everyone was really happy for him, and that shows that he's a great character. That shows that he's not only a great character, also a good football player. And I'm sure if he keeps pushing, he can be very helpful for us this season.
Just in terms of the number of chances as well, you spoke before this game, of course, about what happened last time Brighton came here. It did look as though the players came out almost with a bit of a point to prove, like flying forward. And I think it was 9 shots in the first 20 minutes, which I believe is the most you've ever had at that stage of a Premier League game. Do you think the memory for those players who were involved in the game here last season did galvanise them a little bit more perhaps than it might have done had that not happened?
I'm not in the head from the players, but in general, what you can say, we had players with big self-confidence. We had players with big personality on the pitch today. And of course, there was something in the air we needed to clean, not only for us, also for our supporters, for our fans. They traveled a long way. They spent a lot of time to come here. So I think there was a little bit something in general in the air, but overall, it was a different game with different players on the pitch. We faced a different coach. So in general, it was more like that we focused on us, that we got on the pitch with players who had great character, and I think that was the main thing.
Yeah, you said before this you might be able to laugh about it in 10 years. They were singing about, well, never mind that we lost 7-0 here, we're winning 2-0 here at the end. So it seems to have cleansed something for the fans. Just in terms of going forward, as things stand, you're up to 5th in the Premier League. How do you feel things are building momentum at Brighton this season, and where can you go?
Yeah, we don't use the word momentum because every game is really hard. Every game is hard work, and you start always from point zero. And I think that's our approach. Regarding your question, what I see building, I see a team that sticks together. I see a team that's working hard. I see a team that's getting an understanding more and more for each other, for the principles we try to implement, for the connections that are built on the pitch and off the pitch. Like I said, it takes time, and we're still not there where we want to be, but it's a process, and we keep focusing on that, always with the understanding every Premier League game is hard work, and that's the basic thing we have to do every game.
And just finally, Jorginho Russo obviously came off with that head injury. He was out at the end of the game applauding the fans and really enjoying those post-match celebrations. How is he?
Yeah, everything fine. I think he will be available the next game because there was no serious head injury.